Good day and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Togetherwerole.
You sabotaged yourself.
Yes, I did, and I laugh every moment I do. You know, instead of numbers today, we're going to do like random food instruments.
Instruments?
Food, just food.
There you go.
Thank you.
We're going to begin
Potato,
counting Greek.
not an instrument.
They made cooking spatulas out of potatoes. Not to mention rice.
All right, sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah, welcome to D&D Cooking Show number 27.
I just discovered duck fat cooking spread.
Okay, sorry. Let's get on track.
all right, Corinne Mill, RPG Elements, and JD Arts. There we go. I remembered it.
Well done.
Yes. Hey, it's been 3 weeks. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all your work that you've done, and also just the general products that you allowed
Well
me to
done,
purchase.
really. You've just been wonderful.
Yes, seriously. No more on the chopping block. Let's get to another episode of Togetherwerole, shall we?
With the awesome new song.
Oh yes, new song.
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll.
As the Silver Menagerie enter the Shadowfell to assist and to hunt certain aspects and also to grow your own power in the Raven's Palace for the Lord of the Bitter Frost and unlocking one's memories, you went to the library of the Raven Queen, the Hall of Memories. Specifically the part that Niquis has partaken and gifted many of the memories that she has researched under and yada yada. Finding out that you need to dive into her own memories, unlocked memories, and started pulling from the deck of many things. That was part of a celestial promise. And as, you know, the best type of, alignment of story, Vedic was the one to pull from the deck of many things and grab all the magical artifacts that you ever need. 2 vestiges, a cube, a gate cube, special ordered one.
Cubic gate.
Yeah, a cube of gate, thank you. And one that exploded in X face, which is my favorite one. You completed your masterful work, surpassing a DC 30 check in order to make your grief sorcerer, the apex of your current research. And I need to give you this.
Hey,
You're a big
neat.
boy.
He's a good guy.
I like the picture on the 3rd page.
That seems appropriate.
Yes. Nothing else seemed appropriate after looking around in the internet.
Kevin.
Is that from Ash vs. Evil Dead?
I don't know. It was just an awesome monster teddy bear, and I was like, yeah, that's it.
Oh god, that crazy
And
ass
here's your
scary thing
cubes.
crawling on the floor. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, it is a
All right.
horrific creature. Took me quite a while to build that creature. Apart from that, as you guys party essentially made a grand party, a grand gesture to the Unseelie Council itself. You made your way to the party halls, or a specific party hall that is with the Lord of Bitter
Thus,
Frost.
promoting our grief sworn to its a party animal.
Correct.
Ooh.
I forgot to give you this, because I believe everyone is higher than a reputation 15, correct?
Oh yeah.
I'm up there.
Because you got 12. Because you. No,
Oh, then yes, I was
Yeah.
I was just positive numbers. Yeah, we're better than 15.
Yeah.
Sure.
Look.
Because you got 18, if I remember correctly, with
I'm
the
at
amazing
36.
disabilities.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, but then there's Loomis.
Pass this around,
related to
please.
this
I'm
year.
only 61.
I am at 21, so that says something.
Oh, yeah.
This is for me.
Yes. And this is for Vedic as well.
What do I
You are
got?
high enough in the reputation that the current flux of power from positive energy to negative energy has brought a new age of mass amount of power in you because of your reputation with the Unsealed Council.
Do I get both since I'm both a caster
You
and
choose one. You choose one. You're already juicing up. You only get to juice up once, unless you want to pop like a cherry.
I
Wouldn't be the
read
first time.
I read push the flow of power to push flower power, and I was like,
Wouldn't be the
what?
first cherry I popped.
Unsealed Council. That's the opposite of flower power. Apart from that, your 2 vestiges are still under the making. Please hold in on that. They take a lot of work. And here is your gate cube.
Neat.
I made it a little different because,
I have no gatekeeper.
as rules as written, the gate cube, you could press the button and say, I want Vedic. And if Vedic is on the other side of the universe, it will come to you right away.
I would believe that. I love that. Like he shows up holding the teapot and then like half of somebody's head. Like, wait.
So I made it so that it's just teleportation, because it's meant for transportation, not for grabbing anything and anyone you want to your location.
That's gate. Yeah, that's like
So
What, level
3
9,
castings of gate a day. It's like, excuse me?
yeah, there would be gods fighting for that one. I have to say to the DM, this is brilliant on how you're doing the world of the Shadowfell, the Fey environment of the Shadowfell, and giving things like abilities and enhancement based on our reputation within the world, including spell abilities or physical abilities. It's really, really inventive.
I'm not giving you additional XP.
Shit.
Yeah, I already tried.
Yes.
I'm 135 short of my next level. You think I didn't try to give him a reach around in the parking lot?
Well, I didn't-
Okay.
That's why you're only 135. It would be 136, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it was 1 experience per stroke. It's
Not my fault.
He had a stroke.
Oh, Jesus. Moving on.
Please do.
With the knock spell by Vedic himself, opening the doors, you seem to have gotten the jump on a clearly ready to just shoot you guys like a bunch of pincushions as soon as you enter the party chambers. But you entered the party chambers on another door, the opposite door than the ones they were expecting, due to a certain gate cube item that you were able to
no
obtain.
GateCube. I'm sorry.
What?
You keep saying gate cube. I keep hearing gate key. I have no gate key. I have no gate key. Terry's on them. Oh, you mean this gate cube?
Put your dick away, Vedic. Apart from that, I'm not thinking, forgetting anything. All right.
Wait,
I
was that Ghostbusters in reference to Princess Bird? Is that
think a little bit, yeah.
okay?
That was reach around.
Yeah.
Courtesy. Okay, it's gonna be that night.
We're back on the top of the initiative with Edra, a current follower
Oh, yes.
to Quinn right now, with an impressive
that's
persuasion skill.
That's great. I don't. Some her sheets around here somewhere.
I mean, you should.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'll just bring it up on the PC.
It is top of the round.
Yes, it is.
Middle of combat in this great hall, which
Of Great Hall of Anarchy, all right?
yes, and from as much crap that's in the hall, you can tell he has not hired a maid service.
And essentially, as assassins were falling off the railings in front of the Grief Sorrow Sworn, this crawling mass of a huge creature that is seemingly unhindered by any of the stuff that it's been running over as this oozy black ooze substance that has been flowing from its eye sockets, its lack of eyes, have been just coating the floor and anything that it's touched, almost echoing with some sort of psychic energy from it.
So FYI, I apparently forgot my miniature today because I ran out of the house very quickly. So
Oh,
I will be portrayed by the pixie this evening.
No, it will get you another character.
hold on.
Here.
Here you go. You'll be Fabio.
Oh,
Oh,
that's equally ridiculous.
I like it's because it has the green hat. You know?
That's equally ridiculous. Yeah. So we're going through the gate, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The door has been opened up. A persuasion was made with a gentleman, a shadow giant with massive horns that go to the sides, that's dressed in a fine tux, drinking in the corner. This. You okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, just having a little bit of an
Yeah,
allergy
you're
attack.
having a bit of an allergy attack. Known as the skewer of remorse, with his natural 20 against your obscenely high intimidation check. Unfortunately, assassins have chosen their side, and a fight has broken out.
Okay. So, remind me, the guys up here,
Those are all assassins, yes.
and they're on not our side.
Correct.
Okay. So,
You were flying, but then I think you lost concentration or something?
I was not flying. Yeah, I was flying,
You
and
were
I fell
flying
down
and you
and I
fell.
landed on Vedic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's not my turn. It's her turn.
No,
So she's
yeah.
gonna Misty Step right there and go to Great Sorting.
Nice. And her Missy Sub is, as she turns around, she turns into a dozen or so ravens that fly to the location that build back up her body, and she begins striking.
Okay.
Cussing the entire way.
Yeah, of course. Because everything's better with profanity.
Oh, yeah.
18 to hit one of the
Four.
assassins.
Ooh, it's gonna be.
I think that's going to hit. Let me double check. Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay. Do you want damage first, or do you want my extra attack first?
Extra attack first.
Okay.
They're not paper thin.
The next one's two better than that, so.
Hits.
Okay.
And by the way, she would also benefit from the melee version of...
She has Great Weapon Master.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I'm accounting for that.
Oh, look, no, I'm talking about the Brandon Knights.
Oh, yeah.
She has high enough standing with the reputation.
Oh, I'm really gonna break some things.
Yeah, she's super powered just like everyone else.
So this is 2d6 plus 21 for each hit, right?
Yep.
What?
Great Weapon Master, yeah, and the extra, she's adding 5 extra on top of that, and the 6 that she's already got, so. 8 plus 21 is 29 from the first, sorry, 9 plus 21, 30 from the first hit,
Still up.
and then 27 from the second.
Still up.
Okay.
Like I said, they're not pushovers, but ow. So 39 and go away.
30 and 27.
30 and
So
27.
57 total.
And that's to describe the miniature that you just attacked.
It's one of the assassins.
Okay, we'll just say the one next to it. So
Yeah.
yeah, he looks fucked up.
I hope so. Because if he doesn't, we're going to have problems.
Yeah. So as soon as she comes out, this ashen gray skin Shadakai, thin, almost like a corpse, but still very strong with a court-like greatsword that's thinner than it actually should be. Very much almost like a monowire blade. That doesn't vibrate or anything, but that's how it's designed to look like. As she whips around in this Raven transformation force, goes underneath for the hamstring and draws the blade completely, almost going towards the kneecaps from the backside of the knee. As she goes around and slices down over across the shoulder and just jumps on the blade on top of it in order to make it go deeper as she pulls it back out and gets ready for another attack. She does have action surge.
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet.
Okay.
She has action charge.
Yes.
Yeah. Quinn, it is your turn.
I'm going to put some arrows into the air after those people.
Okay.
And go through the port.
What's that? Oh, no, but it doesn't cost me anything to put arrows in the air while I'm moving, so. Oh, good God. There's
There's a lot going on.
There's some shit going on.
And
Medic, you're on deck.
because it's been a couple weeks, I just want to remind people we've seen shit happen with the gold.
Yes.
Right.
And you also seen
Right,
the
the
more.
gold-
If you don't recall, I'm not giving any extra details. We've seen shit happen with the gold.
What happened to Airnat's miniature?
Going there, next to your dogs. And I'm going to work on clearing the path for her, so. This is my character sheet. No, that one. 20 hits, we've established, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the same one that she hit will get an arrow from me for 22 points more damage.
Name its end. As you see this, almost like a wind blowing, even though there's no wind, as a bit of like black ethereal mist always seems to be blowing off of this body of this assassin-like individual. Head and toe wrapped in black cloth, heavy crossbow in hand, and riddled across the torso with just sheathed daggers that's ready to throw, and seems to be getting ready to throw some dummy daggers towards Edda before jumping over the railing or doing something that would get away from melee.
Is the crossbow he's holding loaded?
It is currently loaded, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an attack roll for my next arrow against the one on the other side of Erda.
Okay.
If it hits, I want to describe how this
I
happens.
think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
That's a natural 20.
Trick shot, ready to go.
Okay.
Name it.
So what? Like he's got this crossbow, but he's
Yes.
like getting ready. So like the crossbow's here in his other hand.
Yeah, and he's currently about to go one arm to grab some daggers from his
I
bandolier.
thread my arrow through the trigger into his gut, to his spine, and it hits his spine, which causes him to spasm, and pulls the trigger on his crossbow and shoots the other one
to the guy next to him.
and realistically, I rolled.
It's still your attack roll, but this is just being
Yeah,
trick
and
shotty.
then
I love it.
And then it's the crit on this one. So, do you double dice or do you roll extra dice? Remind me.
It's your choice.
I'll roll extra dice. No modifier is double, but it's plus 19, so 30. Right in an extra d8 because I get an extra d8 when I crit. So 38 plus 3, 41.
Ow! He's still up, but
Yeah.
that took him to half hit points immediately.
But it's I just love the idea that it's like the.
Oh yeah, and even better, as he's spazzing with his spine, this is known as a darkling individual. You know what these things are. They're born from the very shadow itself. They're a negative representation of anyone from the material plane. And he begins to spattling as his teeth go feral, and he begins to emanate black smoke in every direction, and specifically 10-foot radius, as he goes with a sigh.
Okay.
And there's nothing but his materials that he was wearing that just fall to the floor as if Anakin Skywalker just got cut. Oh no, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So,
What?
so with my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step.
Understood, but hold on. So everyone within 10 feet must make a Constitution saving throw, including the assassin.
This is the other assassin in Erda.
Edda.
Edra. Hey, she's good at this. 24 for her.
She doesn't even feel anything. She's seen this 100 times before.
Verda now.
Assassin 1
Perhaps
fails.
you've heard of me.
How many assassins are next to the one that you
Two.
2? Alright, so first one fails. Second one
The other one just got shot in the neck with
yeah,
his
so
crossbow. So.
as he still has this frog like this armored frog person that goes and then the arrow and so
Sliding the air.
he's gonna take
You hiding?
go to roll 2d6 since this is your chick shot. This is just a domino effect going off.
11.
Name its end.
So, like this is over. So arrow goes through the trigger, causes that guy to spasm. It takes the arrow to this guy's throat. As this guy explodes because this guy was off balance, he gets kicked off the side and just lands down here. And the fall is what kills him.
All right, sounds good. So 2 of them just get immediately removed from the board. Take them off the board because there's too many bodies.
There's just
as
too
it
much
is.
going on up
Yeah,
there.
there's too much going on.
And then I was going, and now can I take my Misty Step?
Yes, you can.
And yeah, like there's not really room on the step.
And with your passive perception,
Yeah, I just bumped to the top because I couldn't really get. Yeah.
with your passive perception, there's another person up here. Shrouded under the shadows. It's Airnat.
Oh,
Of course.
He rolled shitty on initiative, but he knows how to get places when people are,
Yeah,
you know.
of course you're already by the exit, not participating in the battle. Why would we expect anything less from you?
There's dagger eyes.
Say that?
Yes, yes, I did. I am in no way afraid of Aranet.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a stealther and a researcher.
And I'm a musician! And I just killed 2 people with 1 arrow!
Researcher is strong.
Medic, is your turn.
Okay, so sorry, I'm still recovering from the thing you handed me.
It is a lot, isn't it?
I'm having a similar experience, mainly because the Grief Sorrow Sworn would apparently be better at surviving in the wilderness than me. Like, he is more adept at determining if a mushroom is safe to eat by a wide margin.
Not just that, like he eats the deer and then doesn't worry about whether or not they.
That's if it needs to eat. It is a monstrosity.
I'm just saying, he has a +8 to survival, and that seems fucky to me.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember which of these are on our side.
Good luck.
No, it's a
Our
cluster.
side is a strong.
It's a cluster.
Okay, so a little bit of description. Alright, so here's the Grief Sworn.
Yeah.
This is the Rage Sworn. This is the Ravenous Sworn, the long body that has a bunch of mouths across its torso.
And only that one's ours?
Yes.
And that one is the only one that's ours. The Rage Sworn is a specific attacking people. Literally before the game ended last time, these spider-like creatures are known as Wretched Sworn. I replaced the spiders with taller miniatures so that you can actually identify them. And
They're
they were
sad baby Saurus
Yeah.
one that no one's afraid of.
correct. They were literally in a bunch of crates that were kicked over the railing.
Okay, I have a much simpler question for you. Of the people who are up here on the upper deck, which ones are ours?
None.
None of them. So, like his little minion got off the rail?
So, sorry, Edra is
There. She's on that
there.
side.
Yeah, she's on that
Okay, perfect.
And then there's a bunch of people on that side who are neutral, but they're not like.
Yeah, literally a couple of them. The chicken just got ran over, but
do
took
not
no
recognize
damage.
flags of truce.
There seems to be a dark skinned goblin near the tables that seems to be cleaning up a couple of dishes. As there's like mayhem, destructions, bullets going all over the place. He takes a plate and he gets broken in his hand. And starts yelling one of the assassins.
Okay.
And then Big Dude is the one who brought in the assassins, and he and I are shit talking.
Okay.
Also, where's your buddy?
Here. He's.
And don't forget, you have preachers and you have creatures
Yep.
as well. So there's even more bodies in here.
Oh no, I actually already moved mine. His are back
I
by the
haven't taken
door.
my bonus action to tell my creatures
No,
to
they're
come
just
to the
kind
door.
of wide-eyed at the entrance, just like, oh my god!
Okay. I am passing a chicken.
He's gonna take a peck at you.
A gorilla with maces for hands, a tiny little roguelike thing.
Do me a favor, go ahead and make a charisma check as you pass the chicken.
We need like 6, 7 more just random things in here to just really drive home how chaotic this is.
Sure, yeah, I'll bring out the
Everyone
Charisma
add 3 pieces of
check.
rubble.
That's actually a 13. That's probably the best roll I could probably make.
as and almost like animated feathers, like a person wearing a chicken suit that kind of brushes off his actually tailored front part of a tuxedo. Nothing else with like the rest of it, but just
So help me God, if this is a Chicken Boo reference, I will climb over this table.
I think I should stop.
Not a man, he's a chicken boo.
I heard he was a giant chicken.
He wasn't a giant chicken, but he's just kind of brushing them off and just kind of as you run by and just kind of makes eye contact and just he's like about to peck something, and you see a little like vibration on his beak, but then kind of stops and just kind of clucks away.
Alright, I'm passing a chicken, I'm passing a gorilla with mace hands.
because I'd be like, hey, I'm all for inclusion, brother.
You're passing
Some kind of gnome thing.
spider xenomorph.
Right, so we're passing the spider xenomorph. I totally
Those are
am.
wretched.
Those are wretched.
Okay, so I'm going to take an attack of opportunity there.
Okay.
I'm going to skirt the gold pile unwillingly.
Make a wisdom saving throw. As soon as you hit the.
If I
No,
dive
he said
into
he's
this
going
gold,
around it.
If you Scrooge McDuck, you
Yes,
get this gold pile. I'm
but
gonna
you have to
pile.
understand, his dream is to be a Scrooge McDuck.
That's true.
okay, that's a 23.
Okay, as the wretched Sarsworn,
It kicks you into the.
natural 19 might just kick you.
Oh,
Hold on.
Get kicked in the gold pile. You'll never walk
Getting
straight.
kicked in the gold pile.
Alright, note to self. Give up Mage Hand, take Big B's hand for scooping you out of gold pile.
Oh, I had a better idea on how to do. Okay, now I'm remembering several weeks ago. I had a much better way of doing this. Can I go back and retcon my movement?
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. The reason why I summoned
You
the
are a-
goddamn Earth Element
you are a fun. You're lucky.
Yeah, with 19, with a
Air.
22, probably doesn't even hit.
with an air element, the reason why I grabbed the element is so that I could tell him, hey, pick me up and move me over there, so that I didn't have to deal with any of
Right,
this
you're in
crap.
the elements of the city. You wanted more chaos.
Just set him on top of one of these pillars.
No, that is actually a pillar that's connected.
but if he's
Okay.
flying, it
And
gets him.
as I am come
there's nowhere to
sailing
put-
away, drop me over there. Just drop me.
Because
drop
it
me
has
over
60
there.
feet of movement for the air elemental. Sorry, I thought you were trying to make a SpongeBob reference. 'Cause I'm
Great.
like,
Right about there looks good. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah. Right about there. So that's Fireball.
Oh,
so who's caught in it?
There's no eye in
The chicken?
team, but there are 6 eyes.
Chicken
in.
takes
I didn't
no
ask how big.
damage.
I'm not worried about the
I said I
chicken.
cast fireball.
All of the wretches. Just 5 of the wretches.
Alright. We'll do the wretched sworn first because they are the smallest.
You almost
problem.
got the other turtle.
So, go to roll damage first.
All of it.
I need some 6s.
I've got 2.
4, 5.
5 is 8. I need 4 more.
I've got 4 matching
Wow.
ones.
You got 4 matching.
Yeah.
Slick. None of mine. Not a single one of mine match.
I literally brought 4 extra D6s.
But that's because
times when I need to roll extra D6s.
none of mine match because that's how I roll. Literally.
Okay, that's a 10. That's 10.
Sometimes I
that's
pull my
10.
my knees up to my chest and tilt forward because that's how I roll.
41.
They all die. Even if they save, they all die. So take off all the Sarsworn, so the spider
All the
looking.
wretched.
Wretched.
Sorrowsworn.
Is that one? Are you saying that one's hit?
Is this
Yeah.
yours?
No.
Wow.
mine was a
That's-
Half the room is on fire now.
Oh! You know what? So the wretched Sarsworn are going to die right off the bat.
Sure.
However,
little number
as
guy.
you begin to cast Fireball, you feel a distortion in the air as the Fireball, and suddenly as the Fireball begins to expand out, whoosh, it suddenly stops and begins to reverberate back in as it's being reserved.
Like something is containing the fireball.
Or consuming
Sebastian
it
Shaw
as
from
one of the
X-Men.
maws has opened up and begins funneling the fire into one of its maw of this massive elongated creature and consumes the rest of the fireball.
Somebody else can kill that, right?
I thought we were.
I'm way over here. I'm way over here.
Because this thing was in the process of getting out of the Iron Lady, essentially. As this ravenous Sarsworn
that.
finally makes itself known.
Okay.
A person that, an entity of 9 foot tall
That's
length,
how- that's
spider-like thinness body with maw after 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 maw, dotting its entire torso and also its elongated front jaw. You know this right away, seeing this from across the battlefield, Nicholas.
Mm-hmm.
A ravenous Sarsworn is a upgraded version of Hungry Sarsworn, but you wanted to bring the fear to the Fae itself, and what better way to drive fear is if you have something consume the very magic they yield.
Yep.
This thing consumes magic just being near it.
Wow.
Did I mention I'm good at my job?
Must you be so good at it?
Yes. Literally, yes.
Technically, the wretched would have been fine, but honestly, they need to be removed anyway.
And it's not like there's not 5 others.
Yeah. All right. It is now the Grief Sarsworn is on deck, but now it is the party guests' turn. So they're going to start moving about. So apologies. Which is this dancer is just gonna dance its way off the fucking board, out the front door.
David, do you want them to take
no, he's
attacks of
going tax
opportunity?
opportunity, absolutely.
Okay, make 3 attack of opportunities from your creatures, whatever they are.
It was two. It was a black bear or brown bear, and I believe 2 tigers.
Understood.
Do I have 2 tigers there? What do I have?
You have to remember what creatures you have.
Oh
buddy.
yeah, I know. I will know by the creatures that I placed. Just a moment. Which
Okay.
would be the brown bear and it was a tiger and a baboon.
Understood.
Tiger, baboon, and a black and a bear.
Okay, so
So-
going to make 3 attacks. Hold the DC, your attacks for
right.
yourself while I do the rest.
Let's see. Fuck. Alright, I'm retiring this die. That was terrible.
Okay. Bless you.
So all 3 of the fey creatures of mine that I have summoned through my pouch
Yep.
are standing there waiting for my command and going, thank God he hasn't said anything, don't move. I think he's forgot about
So,
us.
so the 2 other animals, which is
I rolled 2 1s, and the highest roll I rolled was a 12. Now, of course, plus the bonuses, but that isn't gonna hit anything.
David, is your Bluetooth on?
Possibly, yes. Sorry. Let me kill that. While I was doing some troubleshooting, yes, I did turn on Bluetooth. Sorry.
All right.
I
He keeps
will go-
bouncing the music. That's all.
No problem. It is now off. Sorry about that.
Yep. Okay.
Technical challenges.
Anyway, so the funny thing is, so you have a monkey, you have a puma, and you have a
A baboon, which rolled the 12 plus. It was probably.
just
14.
tell me the creatures, buddy.
Okay, baboon, a black bear, and a tiger.
Okay, so the black bear and tiger look like they begin to growl and start to move towards this very fine elven dancer with horns and a fern, essentially. But the monkey just kind of places a paw on the bear and just goes and just kind of wide eyes explains like, "Don't do it, man."
Don't draw
I've
attention
been
to
here
yourself.
before. This guy's a dick, and he's not gonna care that we die.
Pretty much. And both the black bear and the panther just kind of like, okay.
Tiger.
Tiger. Thank you. Apart from that,
Hopefully it's
there's
shaking off the bad
various
rolls
other
that I-
movements around. And what's your passive perception again, Quinn?
That's wrong. 20 something, 22.
21 or 22?
22. I think it's actually 24 now. I gotta update my
Oh,
print.
true.
24.
Okay, you see it then.
Yeah.
It's about 21, essentially. A familiar, dark-skinned, black-eyed goblin with a chef's hat and an apron appears out of a tiny door, shadow door that has a bit of a ding, 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 ding to it.
Nice.
As he brings out, I remember to pay my debts. You're hungry? Just ring the bell as he holds a small little servant's bell. I remember my debts. And
Oh,
you
it's
hear,
the little guy that I said.
yes, it's a little goblin chef that you saved. And then you hear ding, 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 and there's several other papers behind him. And he turns around. I'm coming. As he opens up the door.
It's a
ding,
line
ding,
order cook.
He's an even shorter order cook.
Yeah.
There's a lot of food here. Someone has to cook it.
and none of you were allowed to eat it.
Apart from that, there's nothing major and to describe, as there's just mass hysteria everywhere. Surprisingly, not a lot of them seem to be freaking out. I mean, the chicken just is going on its own very way. Someone picked up the entire food tray and moved to the table and sat down in front of a Iron Maiden that's filled with a corpse that is withered and decayed inside, and seems to be having a conversation with it. While at the same time, the puppet on strings, this elongated clown puppet with a long nose, seems to just kind of washing everything that's going by it. It is now the Grief Sarsworn's turn. Now, remind you, everything is off, and there is no ally in terms of its capabilities. Once it's released, it's released.
This is grief, your creation.
Her
Yeah.
masterpiece.
So at the start of each of its turns, each creature within 60 feet of it must succeed on a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Now, that's if it's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can choose for that to not be on. Like, I
Yes.
have to command it for it to do that.
Right now, otherwise everyone around you would be having to make that saving throw
Right.
as they traveled here. Including
Okay.
your allies.
I think he's just gonna run up and he's gonna grab hold of the rage Saraswar.
Understood.
So he's gonna move up and I think he's going to do a slam. And we'll start with that.
Okay.
Because he has multi
As he crawls himself,
that
he's making a path
and
of
he
destruction.
So he hits the
Jesus.
he hits the servant,
Oh, the servant has to make a dexterity saving throw.
right? He hits two other dudes who I don't know who they
Servant goes prone.
are. Okay.
And the two people that were on top, one of them rolls away, combat rolls, and the other takes it.
Okay. And then two of the wretched also
Yes.
get hit.
One of them succeeds,
Okay.
and the second one does not succeed.
Okay.
So whichever one you want, just throw it.
Sure.
As
And
this-
then they also take damage.
Yes.
Which, do I need to roll it or do I take the average?
Remind me the damage, it was 2d12
2d12 plus 6.
plus 6. Okay.
And then all of those that ran over, they're also covered in a strange black ooze.
Correct. That seems to be
Gross.
radiating with psychic remnants.
Yeah. Okay. Groovy.
As this Grief Sarsworn claws its way through, nothing seems to slow it, sluggerish, and things that just get hit and ran over by this creature seem to be standing up, wounded and burdened spiritually.
Okay. So then he's gonna do a slam attack. So am I rolling his or are you rolling his?
You roll.
Okay. Then, oh, that's not what I want to use for him. Okay, that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So then that's 2d8 plus 7. That's 17 bludgeoning damage, and he is grappled.
Because he is a large creature.
Right.
Correct. And
So if I do dealing an additional 9 psychic damage to the normal slam to the new target if hit, while the grapple creature takes half damage.
Your source dimension
And
for the
then-
nearest pair.
Each creature
Convenient
within
parallel.
20 feet of the Sarsworn must be as a Sarsworn whale.
you take 19 points of fire damage because the Great Sarsworn blood spurts that is burning.
Hits me or him?
The Great Sarsworn.
Okay, it takes how much?
19. It rolled 2d10 and rolled a 19.
And is that magical?
Fire damage.
Fire. Alright. So
So unfortunately he's not
19.
resistant.
Yep. Oh no, that's so much out of his hit points.
So as this Grief Sarsworn and slams its
I need a
mighty
20
curled
pop
claw, it immediately hits the raised Sarsworn with the two-heads and bulbous body that's radiating heat, slams to the floor, and something is picked up in its maw and is about to...
Backwards?
Huh?
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
My hoodie is an unlicensed thing that I'm not showing.
Oh, okay.
But it's one of the cowl hoodies.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I think it's stylish.
Sorry. Yes, I do too.
That picks up this large entity in its own maw and looks like it's about to slam something else with
That's
the raised Sarsworn in its hand.
nice.
And then, where are you, Vedic? Are you up or
He's
are
up
you
in
on
the
the
air.
ground?
He's up in the air.
How up are you?
Yes, you don't have a.
There's not a place to put it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There's
'cause-
the stairs.
I got an air elemental who's holding me by the under the arms like a child.
Hold on a second. Let me. Oops, sorry.
I just imagine almost like an
brilliant.
eternal. I just imagine the eternal view of like a washing machine with you inside it.
The tumble
Knock this
view.
shit down. There you go.
Okay.
There's your representation.
There you go. Perfect. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay. So, 20 feet up or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
that looks. Let's see, 5, 10.
Then
15,
I
20,
need
That's at least 20.
everything
That's
in
15.
20 feet.
No.
So that's
It's 20.
Oh shit. Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
yes, I am. So I need int saving throws from the two dudes
I seriously
The two
could have made
dudes-
an int saving throw.
Okay, well then take it.
No,
I
it's
don't
fine.
care.
Go ahead.
Basically, everyone who you just rolled for,
Mm-hmm.
they all need to make an int saving throw, as well as the dancer, my weasel, who's not going to do well, the turtle, and 2 more of the wretched.
Okay, we'll start with the wretched fort. And as it brings up and seems to cuddle like a teddy bear in its maw, this great Sarsworn just looks into the rage that's screaming profusely, fire, and then stops and makes eye contact to the bottom of the pit that seems to be weeping this ooze. And suddenly you hear, as everything around in a 20-foot sphere, any creature that's in, starts just screaming in just bottomless pit of despair. As which ability would you like to use?
I'm going to use Echoing Despair.
All right. As all those creatures have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Despair.
Wretched number 1 rolls an 11, which is probably not going to be high enough.
Almost certainly does make. Can I get 1d6?
Yeah, no. -3 intelligence. Second one is going to be a natural 20 for the second wretched,
Okay.
but he's probably not going to live.
That's...
How much damage was that?
It's 26 psychic damage.
So take the first wretched off, leave the second one on, half damaged. And for the rest of them...
And then there's 2
Fails.
more wretched also.
Oh, okay. So the second wretched, take 2 more off.
Okay. Those guys go up.
Since they are the lowest hit point dice, they die immediately. They're like, we're free!
Yeah. Okay. So then we
And
have...
we're gonna do the turtle. The turtle the turtle figure is actually a bulbous looking, small, medium, round. Like if you ever put a
Small, medium,
volleyball
round
with legs
It's short
and then
rounds.
skewer a hole through it that has a lumpy head and almost like a semi-toothy grin with many of its teeth out, that has a thin veil of skin in between its front and back that has a hole going through it. That seems to be rubbing itself just like it just ate a good meal. And suddenly
I
just
wasn't sure where you were going.
and suddenly just and then suddenly just face
I'm
plants.
just eating a good meal.
And then suddenly just and just face plants.
Yeah.
Take him off the board. And then
Don't
I'm gonna
hey,
do my
That
weasel.
would be me, by the way, you just took off the board.
Oh, well then you're the one who has to make it, not sorry.
make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, crap!
Sorry, I didn't know that was you. I thought it was the other turtle.
Well, there's
You know
one.
how you all look alike.
Sorry, kids.
She could probably
So this
learn to
weird
tell you
sexual
apart, she
eater
just
guy
doesn't
is still going in
Yeah.
the background.
All right, here we go. An in saving throw. You
Yeah.
realize I suck at this.
I'm aware.
Just had to
If
make
it makes you feel any better, I just rolled for my weasel, who rolled a natural 1, which means he has a -7, and he just pops. Like,
Turned inside out.
screams so hard.
Pow!
6.
Yeah,
You
you're
failed.
right.
How much do you take?
He takes 26 psychic damage,
Ow, straight up.
Straight up.
and you are paralyzed.
Oh, good.
Fuck you!
We'll just carry
And
him.
as-
I didn't even get out the rest of the words.
As everything else happens, people take damage. A lot of them seem to fail. The servants seem to pay no mind to it.
Sure.
Seemingly very accustomed to psychic tremors, as a servant is.
Does that include the dancer? Because that was the only other distinct one.
Ah, the dancer.
Tony Jansen?
Natural 20.
Okay, cool.
So, the intelligence, she still takes half of
she
it.
made it through dance school.
Yeah,
She's fine.
she's fine.
I was frightened of this creature already anyway, so.
You have this strange cold pit in your stomach that you usually never touch because you know you shouldn't touch it. But oh, shut up.
I'm sorry.
And suddenly this pit grows and grows and and it just overwhelms you. And you're just now a fountain of just cold despair, hopelessness, and there's no point in fighting anymore. This is where it ends.
My favorite, my new toy blew up in my face, and now I've got this scary
I
fucking
mean, look
thing.
at people around you. She's made her masterpiece. It's horrific. It's using the other things as battering rams. Everything's dying around you. You don't even have a brother anymore. I mean, how do you fight? And you're just currently in this constant, perpetual state of despair. And you're paralyzed in this state.
So, can I use a legendary action? Because
You
it says
have
I
a
can.
legendary action?
At the end of someone else's turn. So yes, you can, because it is a legendary creature.
Okay.
At a DC 35.
Oh, only at the end of another creature's turn.
Yes.
Got it.
So
I
the
missed
smile on your face. Anything else for the Grief Sarsworn?
No.
Okay.
He's good.
It is currently now the grappled Rage Sarsworn's turn as... Oh wait, no, it failed, right? Yeah, it failed.
It failed.
It's
grappled.
paralyzed. Even though Rage Sarsworn is paralyzed.
Okay, it's paralyzed through the end of its turn.
It's in its turn. It starts screaming once again after kicking the despair away. It is Spark's turns.
So at the end of its turn, I would
Yes.
like to use a legendary action to slam it again.
Are you targeting anything or are you just slamming it?
I'm slamming it.
Okay, just...
Like,
Take out one of the pillars that's holding up all the.
that does sound like something it would do. Yeah, it's gonna slam it that way because it is doing really forward trajectory. It's gonna go this way, which angles him at Fuckwit, who I've been arguing
As
with.
it's crawling,
Yeah.
and it slams it into the pillar with the weight of the Rage Sarsworn, with the heat and everything. Gonna roll damage. Gonna roll an attack for the pillar.
Okay.
The pillar gets to attack?
So
That's yours.
it's a Shadowfell. You never know.
And that is a 23 to hit.
Hits. Roll
Okay.
damage with the increased damage due to having a body inside your hands.
Okay, so that's these two plus an additional D8.
And I'm gonna roll 2d10 because of the Rage Sarsworn's heat capabilities taking damage, it also transfers to the pillar and to the Grief Sarsworn.
Okay, 25?
25 damage.
Yes.
Damn. Plus additional 10 fire damage. That pillar is fucked up. It's still holding as a bunch of the bricks go flying in every direction possible.
Right, but I'm not going for this pillar, I'm going for that dude. Like, the one who's up on the wall,
Oh, so you're attacking him?
I either need you to spin this around towards me or give me a laser pointer. I don't care which.
¿Por qué no los
Okay,
dos?
that's fine. He's charging this way, so he is aiming for that dude.
Okay. As he gets within 5 feet, he hits a barrier.
Okay. Did we determine it was magical or physical that he was? Because we had this whole go
Physical.
about. Okay.
Physical.
Okay.
He stayed with physical.
Got it.
There's another one that he could have done, but honestly, I kind of wanted him to be here, be this boss man in the corner. So if I really wanted to make it just a shit show, I could have just done this. You know.
Okay. So do I need to split the bludgeoning and the psychic then?
Well, okay.
Or
This-
am I misreading this? Hold on.
I don't think there's any psychic damage.
Dealing an additional 9 psychic damage to the normal slam when the grappled creature.
Okay, I'm gonna treat that like a poison effect.
Okay.
It won't transfer unless you actually hit the person.
Okay.
Yeah. Clever, but not quite. But the pillar still, I'll just say the pillar takes the damage so that we don't lose all the...
Really takes the psychic damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is scary.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be scared? And then the rage Saurusworn takes half.
Yes. And so your
So he takes
Grief Source one takes
12.
10 fire damage, and the Rage takes 12. Okay. So at the end,
Oh, and does that mean I get a reaction because I took damage?
you can spend your reaction because you took damage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna deal 48 psychic damage to the thing that I'm holding with
All
Tightening
right.
Embrace.
Roll your attack. She-
You made it!
oh yeah, I know. It's a horrific creature.
No. Actually, Nicholas,
You made it.
24?
24 points of psychic damage. As after as the pillars begins to crumble under its own weight, as the balcony above it starts to bob and weave, not completely collapsing, but just like that. The grief Sarsworn begins to cuddle the creature once more and just seems to stare at it as the raven. Sorry, not the raven. The rage Sarsworn begins. As blood seems to go out of every orifice from its head. It makes even more contorted faces from just, not just rage, but grief and sorrow and pitiful despair. It's not having a good time.
I'm catching flies.
Is there any wretched Sarsworn left?
Huh?
Is there any wretched Sarsworn
The
left?
little ones?
Yes, there is one.
Okay. Move Sparks as far as he can now that he has a bit of an opening.
Sparks?
Yeah.
And, oh, there's the one.
You know what? Sparks is going to go by and
Did
three
he hit
attacks.
on his way by?
Yeah. 3 attacks with Sparks, remove the Sarsworn. Yeah. They did so much!
Is that not a Loshi? Is that what those miniatures actually are?
No, they're not wretched Sarsworn. Those are actually something that if you guys accepted the contract that was available to Sparks to go to the Underdark.
Neogi Master.
Yeah, they're terrible creatures.
They seriously look like a drier version of Xenomorphs from Alien.
They how they're described is if a spider and an eel had a child.
Ugh.
Yeah. But anyway.
Is it a lonely eel or a brave spider?
So Sparks is there. He's moving over. The Skewer of Remorse is going to sip from his his wine glass, swirl it around, and you feel your hunter mark drop off.
Okay.
I can do that.
Seemingly watching and looking, just on that teetering tip of, should I get involved? Should I? Is this above my pay grade? Below? This is probably below me. And has not decided to truly look at shit.
Wow.
So I still have 2 more legendary potions.
The big black thing.
Big black guy.
The big black guy.
Jerk
Yeah.
face.
Heck, it is your turn, and your turn is over. Sorry.
No, I hate But
Do
you're
I
no
get to
longer
make a
paralyzed.
save? Do I get to
You
make
don't
a
have to-
save?
you're
No,
paralyzed
but you
for
are
a
no
round.
longer
It's
paralyzed.
only 1 round.
It's only 1 turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you now you're good.
Yeah. Q. Nicholas, it is your turn.
Did you finish what he started to say when you paralyzed?
So at the end of X turn, another legendary action to do unchecked emotions and use another tightening embrace against what's his fuck.
Okay.
So this is the second legendary action he's used.
This is what you got at a DC 35. Legendary actions.
That is 16.
Can I roll a persuasion
psychic.
check to see what kind of crazy shit I can do?
We'll get to that in a moment. Don't worry. I have something planned for you. Don't worry. All right. He takes the damage, and with the psychic damage, the blood effect does not happen.
Okay. How's the rage dude looking?
Make a charisma-based investigation check.
I'm suddenly playing white.
Investigation. So I just add my charisma to it?
Yes, if you're not proficient with the investigation.
I am very much not.
Okay.
22.
22. It's looking about half damage right now. Psychic and cold damage are the kryptonite for this entity.
Okay.
But you know, with the masterwork of your masterpiece on it, it is not going to last long.
Like I said,
Sure, but I want to get him freed up so we can get going.
It's,
So I'm
you
gonna
guess
use.
in the 80 parts, in the 80 hit points. Yeah,
I'm gonna use Mind Sliver on it, so I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh yes, it loves intelligence saving throws. A natural 17. I think that's going to be a -2. So
Yeah, I want to get to the.
yeah, -1. So 16.
Okay, it fails.
Yeah.
And I'm going. It's 3d6 with my level, and it subtracts 1d4 from its next saving throw if it has one. So that is 9 psychic damage.
Hey, 9 psychic damage. It's hurt.
Okay. And then at the end of my turn, it's gonna use its thing again, and that will be the last legendary action it has.
So it's going to take another whack against the pillar.
It's going to do the. I lost the name. The tightening embrace one last time.
Oh yes, because it can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 20 more psychic.
Ouch. It's still up, but it is fucked up.
Okay.
It is now the ravenous Sword's turn.
And then my 2 animals that are on the
Okay.
board are gonna go, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and they're going to dash as wide as they can. They're gonna get to probably about there,
Sounds good.
trying to avoid but get up the stairs.
Understood. Rightfully so. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Even though from the Shadowfell they seen some fucked up shit, but it ain't no. It was like psychically they're like, that's fucked up. That's not my problem right now.
Also, David didn't move his dudes because we basically skipped his turn.
Yes, because he hasn't been able to get command or anything
Okay.
because he was paralyzed.
There's a bear just juggling.
The ravenous Sorrowsworn is either going to go straight or go backwards towards the meals behind him.
Eat the bear. Eat the bear.
So who would like to roll a D2 for me? David has
Someone
the
with a
D2.
D2.
There was a coin here.
Yes. Who, actually, since it's your creations.
Sure.
So Squidbilly means bear.
No, forward.
1.
1. You know, direct line of sight, that's usually how these things roll anyway.
There's a poor unfortunate, feathered thing.
Yes, actually, that's exactly what's going to do. It's going to go up and grab that guy.
There's just so much going on with this.
Ravenous, that's right. Yep. As it goes up to this guy, as he gets about 10 feet from this specter-like, death-looking individual, immediately all the magic on him immediately dies. And you just see a normal-ass human, dark tan, that's currently eating a turkey leg, just look up towards him. As the maws goes down towards him and suck what looks to be magical powers from his body. And lose all of his magical spell slots. As he goes, it just kind of collapses on the table as he moves on to the next. But that's its turn. It is now the assassin's turns, and then Aranat's turn. The assassins are going to start shooting. Well, let's just put it this way. This ridge is going to start shooting the Grief Sworn because right now it's attacking the pillars.
I mean, he's mostly under it, though.
Yes, so it's going to put.
These 3 can probably hit it, but
Yeah.
not the rest of them.
All right, so 3 of them are going to attack then. So the first one, natural 1. So we'll say
It
as
sparks.
yeah. So let's say the first guy over here, as he goes over to try to shoot with the collapsing pillar and everything, he falls over.
More people fell down.
Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream.
Do we have a Wilhelm? There it is.
There it is.
Can you knock the dude off?
We're just gonna take him off.
Second guy is currently grasping his. Just put him underneath.
He's gonna land right in front of Sparks.
That's fine.
He's now between Sparks and the exit. Not a safe place to
Unfortunate
be.
situation for this assassin. Second guy misses on the first shot, and third shot with a 10, so that's going to be a 4 assassins. That's going to be a 20 to hit for the Grease Horse one. Tanya?
Say what?
20 does it hit for the Grease Horse one?
Yes.
Okay. It's immune to poison, so it doesn't take the poison damage, but it does take 7 points of piercing damage.
Which it takes half of.
Ah, yes, because it's not magical. And the
So
third
that would
archer,
be 4?
yeah,
Okay.
natural 2 and a 19. Does that hit?
His AC is 19. I don't
Then it
remember.
barely hits.
Okay.
He takes 7 points of piercing damage, reduced to half. And then we'll have the rest of the archers, because so that was 1, 2, 3. How many archers? 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 right here?
Sure.
Okay. They're gonna attack the floating kobold.
Wait, at disadvantage.
For all 7?
Displacement, yeah.
Oh shit.
Don't let him hit
No
me.
one hits him.
So
This
first
is
attack,
the
that's a
greatest
12
thing ever.
and a 17, so that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Alright, I no longer have displacement. You don't, no, shield.
Shield.
Bubble.
Now, since they didn't hit, still have
Still disadvantage.
Yes.
Second one does not hit. So next guy, so second person?
You're probably looking for natural 20s at this point. And here you see in the
Not quite.
mid 20s now.
Does a
23.
21 hit?
23.
23, then nope for the second guy. Third guy, natural 1. No. Fourth guy. That's a. Oh no, that's a 6. Nope. This placement is fucking me over. Nope. Natural 1. And last one. Does a 23 hit.
It meets my armor class.
Then it just hits.
Fantastic.
So last one, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yay, something I'm actually good at. Please hold. Figure out what my number is.
And of course he rolls a 1 on a d6. Okay.
Well, naturally. He blew his wand just connecting on the hit, so.
What's the DC?
Roll first.
I'm re-rolling that.
He doesn't
There we
actually have any
go.
ability to do that, he's just actively cheating.
27.
20. Oh, yeah, you
27 and I burnt a lucky.
either take half or no damage. Let me confirm real quick. Yeah, half. So, all right. You take. Oh, 6, 12,
Oof, running out of those.
14, halved to 7 points of poison damage and 9 points of piercing. And I think you need to make a Constitution saving throw for a concentration check for the elemental.
Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Do you have to concentrate on a summon?
Yeah,
For
otherwise it goes
him,
rogue.
yes.
Oh, that's right.
The concentration is concentration a skill?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, then
10 is all you need.
15 plus 9.
You're fine. Yeah, an arrow hits your tail, but you're fine.
Ding 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 ding! Ah! Wow! God damn it!
Right on the middle finger.
That seems right.
That seems right. And you
I
hear
really did not.
the laser bleeds, and you hear the other side. We'll say 3 more of them attack you.
Alright, fine. The lizard bleeds. I've been hit, so no more displacement.
No
Well,
more displacement. But first and second one misses. Because
Yay.
you still have shield going. 1 hits, so 1 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Second one hits. Nope. And so 3 hit in total.
24 Constitution saving throw.
Succeed. So that's the first one. Second one.
Oh god. I might be in trouble. 17?
Succeeds it. Third one.
15?
Succeeds. So, but you do take half damage for each and every one, plus the
Alright.
piercing damage. So we're going to do the piercing damage first.
Okay.
And they are supercharged, just like the rest of the Fae that you want.
Cool.
So that's a 6 plus 8. 2 plus 8. So that's 10 plus 6, which is 16 plus 8. That's going to be 34 already. And one more 6 plus 8. And then the poison damage, I'm just going to total it up. So that's 5.
Thanks.
11 plus 6 is going to be 17 points of total poison damage. And you need to make 3 Constitution saving throws, each at 10.
I
Time out.
may or may not have found some free use soundboards.
You're unconscious?
Guaranteed
I might
free
be.
use, play them.
I'm not. But this sucked.
Yeah. As soon as they said, he bleeds! 3 more archers just. And you just get riddled with arrows that are currently just also being dry washed in the
Okay,
arrow.
I can maintain concentration.
Okay. And you hear a couple of, yeah! And you hear a couple high fives and like, God damn, he's still up. The rest of the archers, so that was 3 out of, how many remain on the, oh, that was all of them on the, because there's 1, 2, and then the people over here. Yeah, so that's the rest of them. Sorry, I thought there was more of them left. Okay. Aaronette is going to look at Nicholas.
Yeah?
What would you like me to do? Would you like me to help the kobold?
Well, it's all.
You should heal the kobold.
Heal?
And if you are incapable of such a simple task, then you should defend him.
Make an intimidation check.
How are you gonna defend him? He's 20 feet in the air floating. What do you want me to do?
He's a rogue.
Get a big fly swatter and knock stuff away from him?
Let's see, intimidation, that would be a 36.
He looks at his web. It's going to be a bit of skill check. He pulls it out. You're 20 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to jump, turn to several feathers falling in the air, misty step up 30 feet, and try to touch you with the...
Sorry, hold on a second.
Really obnoxious.
My microphone.
Did not get better.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't.
Hit them.
It didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'm turning it off there.
Oh god.
Everyone takes psychic damage.
Everyone's taking second.
Okay.
Now we know what it's like for Nicholas to mind whip us.
Yeah, seriously.
How?
And he's going to fight a grapple with Aaronette. He's trying to touch you.
Who is?
Aaronette, a servant of
My second in command, who I just said heal him or defend him, you pussy.
Okay. So, why am I fighting a grapple?
You just see a dark figure pop into existence.
Oh yeah,
30 feet
no,
up.
totally.
Yeah. So make a dexterity saving throw.
8 plus 2, 10.
Would
8
you
plus 4,
stop?
12. I am
12.
testing
That does
somewhere
not beat his dexterity check.
Okay.
To touch you as he seems to take out a barbed-looking coin and taps you on the shoulder, almost flicking it towards you. And suddenly you hear it, and suddenly it goes into your minds with that high pitch.
We heard it.
I mean, it's unpleasant, but you do heal 11 points of hit points.
Oh.
And he's going to make a dex check.
Unpleasant healing.
Yeah.
It was
Natural one.
it was a
So he's gonna. So as soon as he touches you, he goes.
I kicked him in midair. That's what happened. That's right.
So put him face down at the bottom of the stairs.
That was a bad touch. That was a bad touch.
So this guy right here, yeah. So he teleported 30 feet above, touched Vedic, and then suddenly gets hit by the tail of Vedic, and it goes spiraling out of control and just face plants at the bottom of the stairs.
The tail of Vedic is what I call this book. Just
And then you see a thumbs up. Did it!
With such grace.
Being kissed in your sleep is the purest form of love, unless you're deployed on a submarine.
Don't I look for the screen door?
On that note, it is Edva's turn.
Edra's turn. Edra is making her way across this balcony, and so I'm going to set as she's going to shout, "Sword, arrow, or out of the way," and roll an intimidate check as she just
Okay.
kind of charges
Ooh.
across.
Oh man, that hurts.
That's 13.
13. He's still going to have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
It's a low DC.
And anyone that doesn't get out of her, basically, she just wants to move. So anyone who doesn't get out of the way, she's going to hit on her way by.
With a natural one, he just goes, "Ma'am."
Yeah.
And it's a dark halfling. So he just kind of goes, "Madam."
Yeah.
And
And
tips his hat.
what's this other one that we're over against holding a crystal ball?
Crystal ball. Oh, that one is a Durgar.
The Durgar.
Yes,
Durgar.
a dark
Oh,
dwarf.
dark elf.
Dark dwarf.
Dark dwarf. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Is it trying?
Sorry,
to,
I'm
is it trying to
petrified,
impede her
scared right now.
progress?
You're not, but
Yeah, he just turns around and with his nasty cheer
Still am until I start my turn.
and pulls
no,
the
that's
dagger
at the
out.
end of your turn.
Skin those pointy little arrows off you.
Okay, so he's gonna get smacked
Yeah.
a lot.
And he just kind of looks at him and goes, "Well, that's cute." And he immediately just boots him in the face.
22
Yeah.
Boot to the head.
Yeah.
Come on.
and
Boot to the head.
21.
Both hit.
Okay, so this is the 2d6 plus 21.
And I'm assuming all Great Master.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 27 for the first one
Ow.
and 29 for the second. So Great Sword comes across, whack, spins back the other way.
Dramatic in between under the arms and everything. And
Because she's trying to
forwards
run
up.
by him, she just wants to get out.
Oh, true, yeah. He's severely wounded. Not dead, severely wounded, though. He's at 19 hit points.
Okay.
He goes, "Oh, maybe I should have thought about that better." Quinn, it is your turn. Vedic, you're on deck.
I kind of lean over to Nicholas. Are we really doing this, or are we just waiting to...
Waiting for people to get in.
Oh, okay. Get that one out of there. The Durgar.
As this door goes, like,
Literally just like, why are they not dashing?
as this door goes, wait. Can I get hired from you? I'm looking for a new job now.
It's 26 to hit.
Yeah, yes, I think that hits.
24 damage.
Name its end.
He's like, no, I give up. In fact, are you hired?
Yeah,
And it's like
Stuck to a wall.
The arrow
yes.
like sticks into the wall. Like, I can taste regret.
And mangoes.
Tastes like mangoes as he dies.
As his eyes finally just go gray over. Even though Durgo's eyes are naturally gray, but they just kind of go
They just roll
lifeless.
back in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take him off the
Should I
show,
go
please.
through the portal? I mean, are we trying to get everyone all at once, or?
If you go through, you'll be facing the Lord of Bitterfrost by yourself.
And here we go. What could possibly go wrong with this?
Takes out that can
I've
fast.
still got a wish in my pocket.
That was actually a legitimate threat.
I wish for the power to animate skeletons. You see that one?
Yes, I did. Oh my god. That was great.
That was not part of the wish.
wish.
There was a prestige class in 3.5 called Osteomancer that could do that. Could seize control of someone's skeleton while they were still alive.
Hit yourself.
Hit yourself. Yeah. No, I guess I will ready my action to step through the portal as soon as everyone gets
That's
here.
perfectly fine. Almost everyone is there, but a few things did happen to cause a delay.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna run down and scoop. No, the kobold's not down there. It's Aranat. I'll run down and
Aranat.
scoop up Aranat and drag his back.
Oh, good. Shame him.
Good thing I'm here to pull your ass out of the fire.
As his face goes up, looking, oh, Nicholas,
You're welcome. Now I'm saying you're welcome, but the subtext is go fuck yourself.
Don't worry, it's already there. It's practically readable off the air as he just goes,
Minor image.
as he's stepping forward with your assistant, heavily reading into your arms,
Minor illusion. Go fuck yourself.
and you hear, ow, ow, ow.
I will never let you live this down. As I'm
Yes.
hoisting him up the
Actually, I think the words are, I'm not spooning you tonight.
As Aranat's face kind of just goes
stairs.
blank and
Better
goes,
than trying to fork me tonight.
no, I would not respect you as much if you did let it go.
Talk a lot of shit for somebody who
So
just fell out of the
Vedic is
sky.
going to have the elemental place him gently on the stairs. He's going to limp, and I mean limp, through the portal while chugging a health potion.
Through the portal?
Yeah. On
Oh,
the through.
fuck.
No, but hey,
you met him?
you're missing my exit. Like, he's like, I'm out of here. So, flipping the bird, step through the portal, and that's when I lose concentration on the air element to who's somewhere over here.
Oh! And if I remember correctly, it stays animate for how many turns?
A while.
Oh.
It's just a row.
Oh no!
I step.
The last thing you see is your finger going through the portal.
It comes back out.
And mind you, you have like 6 arrows in your body. And sorry, what were you saying?
Can I step through with him?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, I'll drag Aranat along too.
Doing the Starler version, just boom.
No. As he steps through, flipping out, I'm stepping through, pulling out. Can I keep this one?
That's actually a good potion.
How much do you heal?
25.
Wow,
That was a good potion.
You know how high, man.
I have so many healing potions and I never use them.
Well,
Just
one of them
dump
got
one
used.
down here.
I mean, only last time you got
I'm
this
at
one.
half hit points.
That was like the first time I'd taken a hit or two, maybe 3 hits in a combat. That was the first time I was like primary target for 6 people and it sucked.
Right.
Well, it's like orcs have a
Really?
thing against elves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Well, then I should have only taken half damage.
Vedic
Holding
and Quinn jump through the portal. Vroom, vroom,
and drag Aranat
And
with.
drag Aranat with us.
and drag Aaron out with.
Kicking and screaming.
And I'm still standing here, holding the portal,
It
going,
is-
come on, kids.
It is the party guest turn.
Anyone who wants ice cream?
The Grief Saurus turn is on, which recharges its legendary actions.
Correct.
Oh no.
He is
No,
going...
that's good for you, man.
He's-
I have visions of the tunnels in the
Shush, shush,
dark,
shush, shush,
the
shush, shush,
caves.
I'm
Sure,
going
sure,
to
sure,
use
sure.
Slam twice.
Okay.
That is... where the fuck is... There we go. 28 to hit,
Hits.
and I'm gonna roll both of them. And 29 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. So damage, D8, D8.
I'm no longer raging.
Oh, and that D8 also. Okay, do I need
Well,
to
that sucks.
split the psychic and the bludgeoning for him?
No.
Okay.
you took
Then that
damage.
becomes
Not this last round. I just stood there going
28
with my
28.
catching flies.
for the first hit
Okay.
and
Entire round.
30 for the second hit.
Do math here. Name its end.
Ooh.
-1 hit point.
So he does the slam and then he like
Against the force wall, like open its skull against the force
While
wall.
the
And-
skewer of sorrow is kind of sipping it, like almost like every time it strikes, it's like
It's like the front row of a hockey game.
But then he takes it up and sensing that this creature is at the end, he is about to die. There's a slight shrieking that emanates from the mawless face as he just kind of drives it down into the ground and pushes and like kind of crawls on top of it and smothers it down.
oh.
And then turns around and starts climbing towards the portal. Yes!
It does take
Yes!
it does take 27 points of fire damage due to the rage.
Sure.
Yeah. But as it's smothered, the raging and the scream turns into muffled sounds as it slowly just disappears entirely. And as the killing finishes, the skewer of sorrow is just leaning forward, encapsulated of this marvel of ferocity of emotion. I'm gonna roll a persuasion.
The Sarasworn or me?
You.
Okay.
It's your creation.
Sure, but I mean, he's got such good stats on such weird shit. Anyway.
I mean, you could roll persuasion with this.
21.
21. The skewer of remorse looks up towards you and just lifts his glass with a bit of a sly smile to it. Oh, you're looking for work. I'll pay you handsomely. And continue to drink.
He's already getting paid ugly.
Add 5 more reputation to you.
Woo!
He's gonna tell everybody about this party.
Oh yeah. This is,
Everyone's gonna tell
as he
us
kind
about
of
this
sits
party.
back, leans up, looking at the blood that seems to be sizzling against the wall of force. Best party I've had in years.
So I'm like 4 episodes behind him.
So, speed is 50 feet.
Some good shit in there. Some good shit.
It moves independently of me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to make a dex check because it was instructed to move that way.
And
So,
unfortunately, it's like
yeah.
it beelines everything. It is
Sure.
not
So,
constrained.
I may or may not be hit, but it's going through the portal. Hopefully you guys...
So Quinn and Vedek and Aragon, as you're going through the portal,
Benedict's on the other side, like just munching good berries.
yeah, and suddenly you just see. As the portal is expanding to take this massive creature.
Alright. So, I need to make a dex check. How does... I need to see...
Dexterity saving throw.
Right.
Yeah.
Dex saving throw. Where is it? Here it is. 16. Okay. Dex, I got a 21.
You're fine.
Right.
You immediately take a few steps back. It's like, you know your creature, you know to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. Cool. Groovy. Also, everything that it did run over, was supposed to be taking necrotic damage at the end of their turn.
Yes, but
Okay.
it's not gonna. You're gonna see that afterwards. but
Okay.
It's not.
Cool.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so he is through, and I'm still standing here holding the portal open. Would you
As soon
move
as the
your
portal
ass, guys?
takes this massive creature, just to let you know, the portal can only take an X amount of creatures before you have to put more spell slots into it.
Sure.
You'll need another second spell slot for the next 3.
Okay. Oh my god, where's the spell page? There we go. Okay. Then,
It is Spark's turn. He's gonna beeline it.
as one would hope.
Yep.
Where's Sparks?
Who's that?
That looks like an NPC. It's not
That looks like
with
an
a bow. Not an NPC. I'm sorry. It looks like a
That's an enemy, actually.
an enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an
so
enemy.
Sparks is right.
So
That was an enemy who got lost in the shuffle with, like, I think that enemy got
Which one?
Right.
oozed and raged and was in the middle of
Put him
them.
prone,
Where's
and we'll
the
put him
laser?
at like.
Oh, no, I do know who that is. That's the one who fell down off of the thing.
Yeah,
that's
directly onto the path.
yeah, I was
So,
thinking the same
prone.
thing. Yeah. So yeah, he's prone right now. I don't know why he was standing though.
He
So-
was visualizing things of the future
Yeah.
that aren't going to actually realize.
So Sparks is quite literally just going to step on him as he's running by.
Okay.
It's not really a general attack.
Is there? Yeah, he would still get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, the guy. He's a ranged guy.
Well, I'm not saying that it would be a good attack of opportunity.
Natural 3. He still steps on the guy as he steps over. And he goes ah, and then walks past, and the guy's gonna hit with a dagger. Natural 2. He just kind of goes and just kind of passes out early. And put Sparks 40 feet,
Forward.
80 feet forward.
Okay, so counting the steps at normal speed. If the steps are less than that, that still puts him at the portal at like 40 feet,
That's 40 feet.
with no loss of movement on the stairs.
Put him through the portal because he has 80 feet of movement because he's taking the dash action.
Right. So at 40 feet with no dash, he's
Take
at
it.
the portal.
Take him off the board.
All right,
I understand.
he's off the
You
board.
don't need to.
I didn't know if there was a slower
He
speed
has
on the
80
stairs.
feet of movement, even if, first of all, stairs don't take half movement.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially with a
I
strong.
was giving you the opportunity as DM in case you wish to use
We
it.
all know you hate Sparks. Wretched Sworn are done. Skew of Remorse is currently sipping and enjoying the party, honestly. Hey, it is your turn. Nicholas, you're on deck.
The first time all night long.
Get your ass through the portal.
All right, where is this? Where is the grief?
On through the portal.
Everything is through the portal except for you.
So, Eck, as you're getting yourself together, looking around, gathering your senses, looking at the blackened ooze that are up the stairs and on several people, seeing the Rage Sworn that is just crushed, infinitely being absorbed by this strange blackened, psychic, resonating ooze that seems to be clinging to whatever bodies are nearby. You notice across the field are your animals, specifically the monkey that is currently trying to close the door.
It's just closing the
Yeah, just
door.
closing the door slowly.
We're gonna go live with the
And you
dancer.
hear-
Bye.
As you hear, there's one left, don't let him get through, Panama! As well, essentially the only side that remains is this side, forms a firing line towards you.
Fucking dash. I'm not
Okay,
staying
so-
here.
You hear Nicholas across the...
I'm literally yelling that at you.
You're standing at the
I am
portal.
literally at the portal yelling, fucking dash, I'm not waiting for you.
Hobble, turtle, hobble!
You're the only thing that's
Echoing through the
keeping me
portal.
from losing it here because I'm envisioning from this grief terror in front of me that had just gone through and where I was just literally
You don't see the Grave Sarsworn anymore.
No, it's gone. But just 6 seconds ago, there it was in front of me, and I envisioned everything went dark, and I hear the screaming and yelling of everybody. Let's get him! Let's kill him! Let's get him! Let's find him! Let's tear them limb from limb. And I remember that I lost my limb even on that day when I was leaving the mines, trying to find my way out. And
Would you like a bit-
if it isn't because of her calling that kept me straight and realized that I'm not there right now and that I run forward.
Fair enough. Stepping on the guy again.
40,
Oh!
50, and I'll use my dash action to leap through.
Bonus action dash, because you can do that. Whew. Boonk. He's through. Nicholas, it is your turn.
You went through? I
did.
stepped backwards through it. Deuces.
The little golden hand comes back out of the
As the portal collapsed, as this cold energy followed by your normal black shadow energy collapses, inverts, and echoes out.
And like these guys, I did not wait for them.
Nope,
like
they're there.
they're just it's whatever.
My animals are closing the door behind me. Going,
Oh, yeah.
we survived longer than 12 seconds, dude. 18. That's a record.
And he
Doors closed.
And he didn't beat us to death.
Okay, Nicholas, your passive perception sees as the door is closing, as the portal is closing, you see on the other side the door is about to close on the other side. It's a smiling monkey.
And then there's a crushing
Hold on.
sound.
That's
and blood
what,
comes
90
out.
feet?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. 90 crushing feet.
Am I this big of a dick?
Yes!
Yes, you
Heck,
are.
what are you,
Come
new?
Um,
You're gonna force missile or whatever it is, the
I'm gonna mind spike.
You have to understand, the rest of us aspire to your level of dickishness.
Yeah.
So,
So, 90 feet, right? We're saying that's what that is?
yeah.
Okay, cool. As the doors close and as I step through, I'm just gonna mind spike right into its brain. I
Just
need it to
mind.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
The monkey needs
The
to
monkey.
make a wisdom saving throw.
the baboon?
Yes.
Oh, God. Baboon's going to explode. However, it will get goo everywhere.
baboon who lived.
It rolled a natural 20.
Oh, he's a survivor.
All right.
He still takes
Okay,
half
so-
damage, which might still kill him.
Oh, it's going to kill him.
What's his hit
The
point?
baboon, it's going. I don't give a shit. This baboon is going. Oh, please! Is there anything nearby? Yes, there is something nearby. All right. So how much damage does it do? By the way, so it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
So it gets a plus bonus of just 5, so 25.
Okay. It takes 16 psychic damage. So halved.
Its brain, happy as can be, with a huge smile on its face, going, and still explodes.
Eyes out.
All
ears,
I like the idea that
explosion.
it explodes on the other side of the door.
Yeah, as the door
Like it closes and
and then suddenly you hear,
As the doors close,
yeah.
and you hear splat, and there's just this scream of little spray of stuff that goes right through the edge of the door, and then a groan from a black bear.
Only the monkey.
and I no longer want to murder Ek. So, going forward, next map.
Positivity. Always the monkey.
You no longer want to. I felt a great disturbance in the force.
I got to murder something of his.
God damn it! Pull out a monkey. just look what you make me do.
As the arrows fly, killing the rest of your animals, starting to fight the fully untouched.
One of them was a fucked up badger.
I'm very pissed
The
off.
death
Ariel
cry
Elemental.
giant badger.
Yeah, I think that was the first one that died.
No. The badger's still around. The weasel popped. What the fuck is death cry? Because that's a thing that's
It
happening.
doesn't matter. We
You're
left it
forgetting,
behind.
there's a fully untouched ravenous Sorosworn in the building.
Sure.
With-
Any creature within a 15-foot radius of the badger has to make a con saving throw or take necrotic damage.
So that guy that's on the floor that got stepped on twice, there's a...
Dude.
He gets the unfortunate event of the badger.
and it causes death. That's the only reason I care.
Honestly, I think that's the normal state of normal badgers. Anyway.
No, that's before they die.
Yeah.
But there's no way that dude isn't amused right now.
Yeah,
Like,
he's having the time of his life. Why do you think he got
he just
reputation?
watched the badger pop.
With a very
Badger
entertained lord, destruction like none other with the ravenous Sorosworn that even makes him have to get the GTFO because he eats magic. A tale grows of the strange group, even for Fae standards and Shadowfell standards, that just beat the door in and just party crash like no other. You enter the door, the route, the Fey walking path of in-between realities. For those that don't know normally how this works, with Fae and walking in between realities in order to find back doors to other locations on the reality that they are, this, for Vedic, Ek, and partly Quinn, even though half, because you're half elf, so you kind of understand it, but your human side does not. It's mind-boggling. And for some reason, you can only travel the path. You can't go backwards because some sort of magical essence holds on to it, and you must travel forward.
It's so much that we're not actually on a path. It's like this is a ribbon that we must move through, and it's okay.
A thread like that of the Raven Queen's threads.
We'll get into more detail later, as you can still see, very much like the ethereal plane to the material plane, you can still see details around you, but everything has stopped. Frozen in time as you travel this path of wherever it goes. We will end here tonight for this session. And that was a chaotic...
That was glorious.
That was a glorious, chaotic fight, and I love it.
Get my chicken.
My only thing, I wish the chicken did its thing.
Turn into a goblin?
Where do you think chickens come from? If you attacked and you failed your wisdom saving throw, you would have been polymorphed into a chicken.
Oh shit!
Yeah, anyway.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, anyway. But he wasn't really threatened. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. And we'll see you in a moment as we take a small break. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep on rolling, everyone.
Bye. Wow. And into the portal we go.
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, together we roll. I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll. The gods look down on us, we're just a game to them. Eldritch monstrosities at their unholy whim. But we will stand up, we'll shout a battle cry. The future beckons us and we'll stand unified. There's something coming and it's coming fast. We won't be frightened by the dead hand of the past. We are the warriors with sword in hand, and here we make a stand. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, together we roll. I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, together we roll. I'll protect you, will you protect me? Together